responsibilities aren't really motivating. It doesn't always feel exciting. A lot of times people want to step up and then they don't get no applause. They thought that if they step up, somebody would notice. If you step up, somebody would say thank you. If they stepped up, somebody would appreciate them more. But more often times than not, it actually just goes unnoticed. But that's the part that actually shapes you. So let me explain that, right? We think that most times our responsibilities, they will come with some type of recognition. We think that we're going to get recognized for doing things that we are supposed to do, things that we asked for, things that we prayed for, things that we are living in as a blessing. And we feel like we're supposed to get a reward for it, right? But most times it just doesn't go unnoticed. You think that if I step up, somebody will recognize me for it, but it's just quietness. And nobody really talks about this part of responsibility. Nobody told your parents to take care of you. They just knew that if they were going to have you, they should take care of you, right? That's in a perfect world. A lot of times that doesn't even happen. We got fathers out here that don't take care of their kids. We got mothers that don't take care of the kids. We got both parents that don't take care of the kids, and somebody else got to take care of them, right? That's why we got adoption. That's why we got all these things. There's so many other circumstances in it. But just for the main point of this video, responsibility is often just quiet. It just happens to be that you get more as you get older, or you get more as you want to be trusted more by God. God doesn't always just give you things because of what you feel like you deserve or what you think that you work for. God gives you things that he feels like you can be responsible for. So if you cannot do the simple things right, if you cannot be faithful with little, how can God trust you with being faithful with much, right? And this is the part that no one really talks about. Responsibility means showing up even when no one thanks you, carrying that weight even whenever it's unseen. Whenever the hero wants to save the city, he knows or she knows that it is their responsibility to do it, even if the people, the civilians, don't appreciate it, because they feel as if because of their powers, because of what they have, because they're more gifted than other people, they feel as if they should go out on a whim, right, on a leap of faith and do what they're supposed to do because that's what they feel like is right. Oftentimes, the right thing often is the hard thing. It's pretty much the same thing. If it feels hard, it's probably right. And if it's right, it probably feels hard to do at times. God doesn't hand out influence first. He just hands out responsibilities and sees how you're going to react to it. We want so much, too much at times, to even be responsible for that we cannot even take care of ourselves. If we can't even take care of ourselves, as I said before, how can we take care of others? You want to take care of your family, you want to take care of your friends, you want to pay people back, but you're not even taking care of yourself. You're not even being responsible for the simple tasks that you're being responsible for, that you have been given responsibility of, whether it's a car. It doesn't matter if that car, it was a '05 or a 2025, right? It doesn't matter. You must be responsible for what you have. That means that you must take care of what you have, and how you handle it, right? What no one sees determines how God trusts you with what the next thing is. Responsibility just looks like discipline when motivation is gone. You have to feel as if you are responsible. Even if everybody else quits, the lights turn off, there's no applause, everyone quits on you, right? You must not quit on yourself. God is responsible for you. So no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you carry yourself, God doesn't just say, no, that's not my child. No, that is my child. But what I see them as is as redeemed. I see them as spiritual. I see them as responsible. I see them as saved, whether it's now or whether it's later. Right? So whenever you have a family, whenever you have something that you can treat as your child, whenever you have a new responsibility, treat it as such. It doesn't look like something that can be something that you can be responsible for, because it's out of whack. It's not making sense. It's not in your character. But what happens is you must make it your character. You must make it on your path. You must put it back in terms of where you need it to be. At times, we cannot always walk into a situation and expect it to be perfect for us, but we must take responsibility. We must have the integrity. We must have the discipline to make it something that it might not be yet. Because we see the future for it. We see the vision for it. We see the dream for it because of what God has given us, because of the gifts God has given us. So if you have a gift, right, we all do. However you choose to show it is your responsibility. However you choose to follow through with whatever God has given you is your responsibility. Whatever purpose or mission God has driven you to have is your responsibility. You cannot look for somebody else to give you the responsibility because you are already given the responsibility. This thing called life that we have, that we did not always ask for, understand that it is your responsibility to make it the best that you must make it. And that means you must trust yourself. You must not doubt yourself. You must have discipline with yourself. And most of all, know that God is in control of everything. So if you know that God is always responsible for everything that you are going through, right? Know that every test is something that you can come through. Every trial is something that you can get through. Every challenge is something that you can get through because God made it his responsibility. God made it his business to make it your business to make it through, to break through, to get whatever you are supposed to have, whatever you're supposed to deserve based off of God's desires for you. What we have to see is that we have to ask God that give me a different vision. Give me the vision of what am I responsible for, God? What can I do in my ability and my power that you have given me to be responsible for whatever I'm supposed to do, whatever I'm supposed to have, and go from there. Take care of yourself. Take care of all your responsibilities. Be disciplined. It looks like integrity, but when you're cutting corners, because it could be easier, right? So if you cutting corners, if you think that going around the block, going around responsibility is going to get you to where you're going to have no responsibilities, you are sorely mistaken and you will never have success. Because if you think that having shortcuts and taking the easy route is going to give you reasons to not have responsibilities or not take care of something, then you're probably going to be running into more issues, more problems, and more reasons for you to quit, more reasons for you to be responsible, more reasons for you to look back and be like, why did I do that? Now I have to go back and relearn these things because I tried to skip. But don't skip. Don't go past this part of life. Don't go through this season with just being self-conscious and self-doubting the whole time. Just be responsible. And every day you wake up, be grateful, be conscious, and be aware that God is always in control. He knows how your character is going to be built. He knows how he wants to develop you. You just be responsible and move on and carry it out with the best of your abilities. Y'all be loved. Y'all be blessed, man. Know that you have a purpose and a mission. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. I appreciate y'all for catching me on this one. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.